Hi. Didn't see you in my parlor room there. So sorry. I hope you weren't waiting long. I hope you helped yourself to an egg cream. Whatever that is. Exactly. It's good to see you. Calves are looking muscular. I'll stop making observations now. We have returned to Los Santos for a brief bit of fun. Let's keep it short now. Get carried away. Ooh. Some sort of saucy orange number on the wheel. Well, I can't pass up a try at that. While we're here. I would love to spin the lucky wheel, yes please. But just a little.
This is not a body.
You lost interest. Here we go, just a little. Slow and, oh yeah, that's it. Just a nudge. It's RP. Okay. That's fair. Not quite the saucy orange number that I was hoping for, but yeah. Alright, let's get out of here. Before I blow my life savings on something stupid. Alright, what do we have time for today? Oh, okay. I just got here, but sure. Must be a bounty from last session that I quit out with. Let's see how the bunker stock is doing, first and foremost. So good to see you all as well. Hello, hello. And thank you to anyone who has participated in my mystery poll. I do appreciate this. It will be revealed soonish, I hope. Perhaps this weekend. What exactly those options mean. And I'm looking forward to it. And I'm probably the only one, because it's really confusing and weird for everyone else. I've got distracted enjoying my flight there. Almost missed it. I was eating airplane peanuts, watching Finding Dory. It was fantastic. Oh yeah, always got to take a chance to ride the pole. Have a vote in the poll. Nice slip of the tongue there. Jeez. Crazy. Okay, perfect. We have a big fat nothing in the bunker. That is ideal at this exact moment. Oh goodness me. They really do need a quick hot fix for the number of coughs in here. Just a quick hot fix would do it. Take it down to about 40%. Alright, let's do a steal and see what comes up. Hopefully something good, and not something desperately annoying. Go to Strawberry. I should have listened to what he was saying, so I would know what I'm in for. I did not. I shot him down. He's on the other end of the line, still speaking, even now. But in about 10 seconds, he's going to be really hurt. His feelings are going to be wounded by my callousness. That will likely fester in our business relationship in the years to come. Until eventually, well, we just have to kill each other. Me and Agent 14 standing back to back on some dock somewhere, revolvers in hand, counting out paces as we grimace and snarl at one another. I think you've got the picture now. I was the one grimacing, obviously. So I have no memory of what this one might be. But I'm sure we'll find out. It must be something I've done before. At this point. Aha, yes. Stealing supplies from the, altruist city gang? Or whoever these guys are exactly. The city chapter. Some of you are gonna get mad. But I don't know exactly who. No. Was not a very good cover situation. I waltzed myself into there. Excuse me? Sorry about that. My apologies. Flare gun. Fancy. That should be enough. I've seen a brief peek of sunlight out here. I'm going for it. That is not the correct one. As you have probably seen, and are screaming at me even now, I have not chosen the correct vehicle. Let's try this again. Jeez. It's not even a vehicle. I was so sure. And so wrong. Okay. That's good, though. We don't have to take that truck all the way back. One day, I'll get over the shame of it. One day. Do I ever use body armor? I do if it's like a doomsday heist or something like that, something ridiculous. Where armor is very, very necessary, I usually just tend to consider myself disposable otherwise. And to die as many times as is needed in these free roam missions, at least. There are, like, missions proper where you have a life count. You only have 2 team lives, and to waste them would be unwise. And there, I usually go for the body armor, but if that answers your question. Alright. I don't remember what the cooldown is. Man, my bunker has not worked in many sessions now. It keeps doing that cutscene where it leaves the lid down and opens it at the same time. That's just weird. But as I was saying, I have no memory of if there's a cooldown for doing these, or if we can do another one right away. Now that everyone's hard at work, they're coughing just a little less. I'll take it. It's down to about 40%. Alright, we can go for another one immediately. And let's do. Spin me up another one, Alfred. I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting in the bat basket. Find me in the bat basket when the mission's ready, Alfred. I think this might be the wrong game. I'm thinking of. Alright, once again, we're going all the way across the world to the southern tippity-tip, if I may call it that, with your kind permission. I need a letter from each of you, legibly written, with kind permission to use the phrase tippity-tip, if that's cool. No rush. That's fine. So I have to imagine this one is another either stealing an APC or perhaps stealing from Merryweather. They've been giving us that APC one an awful lot, which isn't kind. I would go so far as to say it's downright unkind to give me the APC one. But we'll get over it. One thing to note about being on a flying bike, there are missions like that APC mission, where you need to be able to drive by, is what they call it in the control scheme, I'm sure. Which means you can aim your personal weapons, your own inventory of weapons, out the window of a car. You can do this on normal bikes and most cars that aren't super armored. But you cannot do it on a oppressor bike. At least not the Mark II. And so there's basically no way to shoot into that tiny little APC window on an oppressor bike. You should really find another car first. However, with the APC mission, one of the reasons it's so annoying is that whatever car you find is almost instantly blown up by those explosive shots. So it's all kind of a toss-up. I'll steal this just in case I get into some trouble. And we'll just do our best. Just do our very, very best.
You there? Okay, they're...
Oh, I always forget about the helicopter. I don't want to get this blown up just yet if I can help it. There we go. That went much better because it just stopped the APC dead in its tracks. If I can only heal up a bit, make a run for it. Alright. There's the explosive shots. So it must be the helicopter that does it. I'm always curious if it's one of the turrets or something. Hang on now. This doesn't seem wise, considering the very close proximity. Now, perfect. I live. Alright, Convoy. You be good now. Take a nap. Someone will come along for you eventually. And we missed our chance. Now we have to wait for this train. And not long enough at that. Excuse me. Just roll up to a stoplight in this. Rev my engine a few times, see if anyone wants to drag race. Oh man, I just got smoked off the line by an armored personnel carrier. He has to begrudgingly return and tell his friends. I thought that my 1996 Toyota Camry would... But it just... oh... Okay, get back to the highway. Sorry about that small family. Ahem. There's Bruce Wayne and his parents. Off to see the big new opera everyone's been talking about. Big new Hamilton opera. Pretty much the same thing, it's just 3 hours longer than it is now. We'll just slip up this way. Cross the grass. Don't mind the sign that says keep off the grass. That's for pedestrians. Once again, I have run out my whole window of night time. So we won't get an opportunity to try the alien mission, but that's probably for the best, considering what little time we have left. We'll find something else to do, though. That is if we survive this. I mean, there's still a chance they could pull it off. sure if you heard what he just called me, but it was not imaginative. Let's put it that way. It's a good thing I had my backside armored for this. Otherwise, we'd be in trouble. All right. You enjoy this, boys. If you want to strip out the cup holders and use them in your own personal vehicle, that's just fine. I don't need them anymore. So let's see where we're at. That was a deeply stinging pain in my side. I'm sure it's nothing. Okay, we're moving on. I must have rolled into a weird position. Pardon me for wincing at you. It was not my intention.
They might mail.
Humane Labs, lovely. I think that's likely a railgun steel, which is a pretty great one, and hopefully can be done in time. Definitely one of my favorites. Alright, that's enough. That's enough social experiments at the airfield. Though no one was around to see them, so they weren't very social. They were really just experiments. But who knows? Maybe there was a whole colony of groundhogs that saw me, and I've started a new myth. Oh, sorry about that, light pole. Alright, so I want to leave this in a good position for easy escape later. That's going to be important. So close.
Total. Help! My brother got shot! Help!
Show yourself. For some reason, I always think there's one more guy over there somewhere, but I don't know how there would be.
I'm coming, or you're gonna die! Hijo- Ah! What's my He's down! He's got a beat on us!
Well, just sneak on through. No big deal. Just sneaking through.
Find cover, guys, please.
You fucking asshole!
Combat. That'll do it.
You are dead. Oh shit.
Take cover! Ah!
I'll wait. That's
You
fine.
fucking idiot. Get behind something. Oh no, I think Frank's hit. Oh my god!
Not a good cover. Let's try that again.
Take cover!
Alright, and back to this now. Stop showing off.
Get cover! Get on the floor! I gotta reload!
And they got me. His little dot was hiding back there the whole time. Just waiting for this moment.
Some cover!
Come on, health.
No!
Catch up now.
You shit man, hide!
Hands where I can see him!
Okay, here are my hands. Can you see them?
My partner's down!
Hey, ass face! I gotta get cover!
Yes? Ah, they got me. I shouldn't have responded to that.
Hey! Oh shit!
Alright. Now the facility's ours. This is where we live now. And this is a railgun. It hums as you use it. In a way that I find quite pleasing. Excuse me, sir. It's not the time for your little jokes and pranks. Shooting me in the shoulder meat. Should really be a little more careful about where I'm standing when I'm firing these off. If I'm being honest with you.
Oh my god! Someone's been hit!
Oh yeah, someone's been hit alright.
Ah!
Someone's been blasted into the past. Peekaboo. Alright, almost back out.
Hijo de puta!
Drop the fucking weapon! Help! They shot my buddy! Help!
Alright. And before the cars get here,
What the fuck?
easy escape. That's a fairly typical railgun steal. Pretty much how it goes. Now the helicopters get to chase you. Oh, it's good stuff. Much better than chasing some armored explosive vehicle halfway across the city trying to get one shot into a tiny little window that's basically less than a foot wide. I'll take this, yeah. The ones that have you kind of go through an area and clear it out logically are always my favorite. You get to throw your little meat bod at risk. It's fun. We call that Meatbot at Risk Fun. Sort of a subset of the old Risky Butt. Ah, the old Risky Butt. Sorry, I got nostalgic there. I'm still looking a little Swiss cheesy at this point. I suppose I should leave the bunker there for now. We can make that sail next time, and then we'll have a whole load of steel missions to do again. We'll keep doing them. Still trying to find that alien egg. One day. Most of the reason I want to do that, for a long time after this was discovered, there wasn't really a good reason to do it. You get the egg and the actual experience of the mission itself, and that's fine. But then later on, it must have been when the casino came out or whatever, they actually did add a thing you can only get if you have defeated, or not defeated, but passed that alien egg steal mission. And it is in the mechanic where you like... Let me back up even further. When they introduced the nightclub, they introduced kind of an old mechanic where you can drink and pass out. And you wake up in different places around the nightclub or different places around the city. It's kind of like something from Single Player, where Trevor used to huff gas or something, and then he would wake up in a random location, and it was like a fast travel teleporter thing. So in the nightclub and then in the casino, in certain places, you can drink and pass out and wake up in all these random scenarios, and if you have done the alien egg mission, one of those scenarios will be that you can wake up like on the back side of Mount Chiliad, near the Old Man's Crack, if you want to be specific, is actually what it's called. And you wake up there in your underwear with a UFO hovering above you, and then it flies away into the night, and you turn around and you have like a tattoo on your back that you didn't have before. So it's some sort of secret alien tattoo that may then be the key for another thing that no one's figured out yet. You may need that tattoo as a prerequisite. And so that is why I'm trying to get this alien egg mission, so that we can then start grinding out, passing out in the nightclub until I wake up in my underwear. That's my big plan. Some people try this plan in real life, and it usually doesn't work out very well, but I'm just going to try it digitally and see what happens. So that is the purpose of all of this. The purpose, if you were curious. Trying to get the egg, which has no purpose, so that I can get the tattoo, which may have purpose, but currently has no purpose. And therefore my life, and all goals, dreams, hopes therein, have no purpose. But I have hope. That's all that matters. Alright, I suppose I will end it here for now. Oh, we had a friend for a second. Hey, friend! I'm sorry if you heard me gabbing about my purpose there and left out of sheer annoyance. That would be fair. It is just so satisfying zooming around on this thing. It's hard to leave. But leave I must. And leave I do. Hopefully I will see you again very, very soon. Thank you for your time and attention. And for taking that man's sleeves from him so that he could get a little more vitamin D. It was a good choice on your part, and I appreciate it. Thank you for being involved in both of our lives, me and this sleeveless fisherman. Almost said sleeveless He's a sleeveless fisherman. Alright, let me get off. Let me get off my bike, salute at you with great affection, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.